So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. It's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, we never really did friendly derbies, not when I was playing, Peter. But it's impossible to keep rivalries in check, completely in check. So while I'm not expecting everything to go flying at 100 miles an hour, this could get spicy.
Well, we're on the way. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I'm a huge fan of Bukayo Saka. Someone always praised for his versatility, his attitude and his cleverness around the pitch. He has the potential to excel in all positions across that front line. But I personally like to see him as part of a front three. I think he operates best in that area.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. It's a loose ball. Ødegaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Ødegaard. Ødegaard chooses to go cross-field. James. And here's Neto. James. And here's Neto. Nkapie attempts a clearance. Ødegaard. Saka. Ødegaard. Timber. Rice. Saka. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Caicedo. James. Pedro Neto. James. Caicedo. Chalobah. Palmer. João Pedro. Palmer looking to get on the end of this. And they caught rid. Martinelli. Nkapie. Calafiori. Rice. Calafiori. Martinelli. And it's played forward. It's a pretty loose pass. Tries a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Caicedo. And it's James. James drives forward on the overlap. Looking for a decent ball in. Martinelli, aim forwards. Martinelli tries to get it clear. Saka. João Pedro Neto. There's the shot! Fofana. Fernandes. Odegaard. Colwell. Palmer. Cucurella. Palmer. Fofana. Head over towards the opposite flank. That's a throw. Calafiori. Oh, that's nice. Played in with purpose. That's a throw. And it's Odegaard. Odegaard closing in on goal. And that has been cleared. Cucurella. Chalobah. Fernandes. Rice. Saka. Rice. Martinelli. Saka. Martinelli! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Odegaard.
Arsenal, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Martinelli! Chalobah gets it clear. Fofana. Palmer. Fofana. Fernandes. Caicedo. Chalobah forwards and with intent. Martinelli. Now it's João Pedro. Palmer. And it's Cucurella. Lovely feet. Cucurella. Up he goes! No, he's got that completely wrong.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Rice. Martinelli. Nice physical challenge. Timber. Martinelli. Caicedo. Chalobah. Palmer. Palmer tries looking up for options on the left. Rice. Martinelli. Odegaard. Saka. Saka played out towards the right wing. Out to the right. Pedro Neto. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Rice plays it short. Cucurella. And it's Fernandez. Palmer. Cucurella. First quarter of an hour gone. Lovely bit of skill. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Fernandez. Pedro Neto. Saka gently done. Martinelli. Timber. Saliba. Odegaard. Martinelli. Cucurella with the clearance. Rice. Proves too strong. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's tidy. Calafiori. Oh, what a climb! Oh, not the best of headers. Fernandez. Palmer. Odegaard does really well to win the ball there. Incapuyi. Martinelli. Calafiori. Martinelli. Odegaard. Martinelli. Saka. Oh, good spread. He's having a shot! Oh, good delivery, almost the perfect outcome.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Saka wins the duel this time. Pedro Neto. Colwell. Cucurella. Palmer. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Spread out to the left. Caicedo. Fernandez. That's really well manoeuvred. And that is going out for a goal kick. Odegaard. Nkapie shifted upfield. Rice. Calafiori. Rice. Odegaard. Moved on forwards. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Fernandez. Colwell, aim forwards. Played towards the other side. Oh, can he get onto this? Rice. Nkapie. Rice. Calafiori. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Oh, smashing header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's Odegaard. Muscular approach does pay off here. Played out to the right. James. Fernandez. Oh, good spread. Pedro Neto. Aimed in towards the centre. Well read. And the danger is averted. Now it's João Pedro. Goes for a shot! Gabriel could be danger here. Pedro Neto. Great chance! Martinelli. Nkapie. Calafiori. Timber. Saka. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. James. Looks to the other side. Palmer. Fofana. Fernandez. And it's played forward. Saka. Great defending, strong and determined. Saka. Can he finish? Pedro Neto.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Martinelli. Out to the left it goes. Martinelli. Saliba. And it goes cross-field. Calafiori. Rice. Odegaard. Timber. Ødegaard. Rice. Over to the left. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And it's Fernandez. Oh, that's well done. Really robust. It's run loose here. Palmer. Cucurella. And it's played in. And it's hoisted clear. Timber. João Pedro. Rice does really well to win the ball there. Incapuyi. Ødegaard. And it's Timber. Nice control. Ødegaard. Rice. Played into space. Time to deliver. Saka shapes to shoot. It's anyone. And another try. Fofana. Half an hour played now. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that's put paid to a promising move. Martinelli. Ødegaard. Martinelli. Ødegaard. And here's Saka. Timber, and he's gone backward here. A real chance! No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Sanchez, one ball by the goalkeeper. And it's Fernandez. Cucurella. Oh, nice touch. Caicedo. Caicedo, laid out to the left flank. Oh, that's not going to find its target. And he's searching through. Brilliantly cut out. Gabriel with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Cucurella. Fofana. Cucurella. Palmer. Succumbs to the pressure. Fofana. Caicedo. James. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. That has been knocked clear. Saka proves too strong. Colwell. Caicedo. Fofana. Palmer. Now he's off and running. There will be a throw-in. Rice. Martinelli. Oh, that's neat. Oh, that's well done, really robust. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Neto. And it's Caicedo. Martinelli. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Timber. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Cucurella crosses. That's a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And here's Saka. Shot, surely! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Pedro Neto. James. Played crossfield, changing the point of attack. We expected better, and so did he. Martinelli. Calafiori. That's an imaginative pass. It's out for a goal kick. Fernandez. Cucurella. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Chalobah forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. That is a brilliant interception. João Pedro. Palmer tries to dink it through. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Fernandez. Pedro Neto. A chance to play it in. Pedro Neto with the delivery. That's well blocked and back out it comes. Saka has found the net here, of course. Timber. Saka. Odegaard. Martinelli. And the finish! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. João Pedro. Caicedo, spread out to the left. And it's Cucurella. Out to the left it goes. Palmer. Fernandes. Caicedo. Great defending, strong and determined. Odegaard. Saka. And he goes cross-field. Calafiori. And here's Martinelli. Rice. And they've got a throw. Physical challenge. There are a few waiting for it, and it's Rice. Martinelli. João Pedro. Fernandes. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Cucurella, showing good feet. Cucurella puts them all in. Saka. Plenty waiting in the middle. Climbs up big! Couldn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Colwell shifted upfield. Odegaard. Rice. Played towards the other side. Fofana makes the interception. So we're just settling back into this second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Fernandes. Cucurella. Fernandes. Palmer proves just a little bit too strong. Chance for a shot! Receives it, and he shoots! Danger averted for now. Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
And it's Fernandes. And that has been clubbed away. Saliba. Rice. Calafiori. Martinelli. Caicedo has given away a free kick. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Keeper's got good distance on that. Martinelli. Rice. Odegaard. Calafiori looks to get on the end of this. Oh, it's come loose. João Pedro. Fofana. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Chalobah. Chalobah, gently done. Caicedo. Cucurella. And it's Palmer. The referee's awarded a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Capie can get it clear. Palmer. And the shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
And it's played forward. Martinelli. Calafiori. Rice. Martinelli. Timber. Martinelli. Rice. That's good play. Martinelli. Cleared without complication. And reclaimed it in a trice. Martinelli. Martinelli has been caught there. It's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And it's James. Martinelli. Over to the left. Martinelli. Rice. Rice chips it through. Palmer does really well to win the ball there. Cucurella. Fernandez. Cucurella. Palmer. He's got away. Header! Saliba chooses to go cross-field. João Pedro. And here's Neto. And it's Caicedo. Fernandez. Now then, the ball's come loose. And here's Palmer. Oh, he's played it in low. Martinelli. Saliba shifted upfield. Odegaard played over towards the opposite flank. Calafiori. Oh, such a clever touch. Saka. Saka played out towards the right wing. Out to the right. And it's Ødegaard. Ødegaard. Palmer wins the duel this time. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Cucurella. Cucurella goes on a charge down the left. Raya sends that a long way. And it's Cucurella. Proves too strong. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Pedro Neto. James. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. James. He is just caressing the ball. Fernandes. He's going to be disappointed with that. Real chance!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they're one another.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space. The player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And it's Rice. Rice, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Fernandes. Cucurella. Oh, can he get onto this? It's gone for a throw-in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Incapuyi. Martinelli. Rice. Martinelli. Palmer. 60 minutes played. Pedro Neto is onto it in a flash. Rice. Martinelli. Martinelli looking for a runner. Calafiori picks it up out wide. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Acrobatic effort. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Fofana, aim forwards. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Cucurella. Chalobah. Caicedo. Chalobah looks to the other side.
Pedro Neto.
Fofana. Fernandes. Moved on forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Rice. Forwards and with intent. Hangs in across. Takes a shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. Rice goes short. João Pedro, driving on and making good progress, succumbs to the pressure. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Fofana. That's really well manoeuvred. Cucurella. Fofana. Chalobah. Fernandes. Fofana. Fofana shifted upfield. Martinelli. And it's Timber. And that has been cleared. Capier have it back and can go again. Rice. Ødegaard. Saka. João Pedro. Fernandes. Palmer. Cucurella. Gabriel. Martinelli. Calafiori. That's very neat. And it's Rice. Ødegaard. Martinelli. Ødegaard. Caicedo, aim forwards. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Pedro Neto. Chalobah. Fernandes. Ødegaard. Martinelli. Calafiori. Martinelli. And he's well positioned here. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. And that's been won straight back. Cucurella. Chalobah. Colwill. Caicedo. Colwill, forwards and with intent. Saliba. Fernandes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And claimed it back swiftly. Sanchez, long ball by the goalkeeper. Ødegaard. Fofana, gently done. Colwill. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. James, and he goes cross-field. João Pedro. Oh, Red, nice interception. And it's played forward. Calafiori. Martinelli. Calafiori looking to run onto it. Martinelli. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Gets it away. Fofana. Palmer. Decent progress down the left. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Fernandes. Fernandes played out towards the right wing. Rice. Martinelli. Calafiori. Martinelli. Back into the middle. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's João Pedro. Palmer. And it's Cucurella. This might spell danger. And that's a dangerous ball. He has a look up. Bullish header! Cleared away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Timber. Timber charging forward down that flank. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And it's been taken short. That's a cute ball. And out it comes again. Caicedo. Nice looking ball. Pedro Neto. Incapuyi. Saliba. Odegaard. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Palmer being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Caicedo.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Timber is fouled. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
This is it then, now or never. Can he latch on to this? Fernandes. And it's Fernandes. And he's had a shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
They've played it short. Shoots! It's off target and by quite a way.
Cucurella That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Odegaard. Moved on forwards. Rice. That has been cut short. Chalobah. James. Caicedo. Fofana. Oh, can he get onto this? Capie shifted upfield. That's really well manoeuvred. Martinelli. Shot a goal!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Gabriel. And it's played forward. Rice. Timber. Pedro Neto. Colwill. Caicedo. Chalobah. Chalobah forwards and with intent. Cucurella. Palmer. Cucurella. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Palmer. Gabriel gets rid without sophistication. Can he deliver? Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. João Pedro. Decent chance! And somehow he managed to miss it. Odegaard. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it. It's a very... Yeah, he's fouled him there. Gabriel. And here's Saka. Saka spread out to the left. Saka. Very nicely done. Pedro Neto gets good distance on it. It's Rice. Rice played with finesse. It's a mighty effort! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Colwill, aim forwards. Fofana. Incapuyi. Rice. Ødegaard. Saka. And he's there to get it away.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Nice physical challenge.
Arsenal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Palmer. Fernandes. Cucurella. Fofana. Rice. Martinelli. Rice. Saka played out to the left flank. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Pedro Neto.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
Ødegaard. Martinelli. Saka.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Colwill. Colwill, gently done. Gabriel. Gabriel shifted upfield. Now this could be... And the shot! Palmer.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And it's James. Pedro Neto. That is lovely. Here's the chance to cross. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Saliba. Timber. Saka. Ødegaard. Saka. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Moved on forwards. Saka! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. OK, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Martinelli. Incapuyi. Final seconds, this has to be it. Saliba. Rice. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Caicedo. James. Pedro Neto. Chalobah. Fofana. Fofana forwards and with intent. Fernandes. Cucurella. Fernandes. Colwill. Aim forwards. James. Caicedo. That's really well manoeuvred. Gabriel. And that is it. There will be penalties.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
And so they prepare themselves to... Boy, you can feel the tension. An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. And he puts them one up.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
Coolly done, one each.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
So he walks up to the spot and puts the ball down. Palmer is the second man to step up for his team. It's in, too smart for the keeper.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Martinelli is the man who's second in line. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
The third man in the queue. Good penalty, just steered it the other way.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Saka is third in line. It's a tame penalty, straight at the keeper.
Oh, he never looked comfortable over that, did he?
This to double their advantage. No! Denied remarkably!
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Rice is the fourth man to step forward for them. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
So can he do it? That's won it! So in the end, they just about prevailed. All the emotional torture and travails, worth it in the end. The end of the game. Reflections? So thank you very